To help us understand the effects of Trump's tariffs on Indian goods, let's bring in economic analyst Osama Rizvi, who joins us from Lahore in Pakistan. Osama, welcome. So what effect, first of all, do you think this will have on India, this additional 25% tariff, bringing the total, of course, tariff on goods to 50%?
Well, to be honest, if history serves as any precedent, the first thing that comes to mind is that we might not see the 50% tariffs being imposed or implemented or materialized in the next 21 days. But if they do, then we need to remember that India has almost $40 billion of trade surplus with the US, but India exports around 17% of its total exports to one country, that is the US. So indeed, sectors like pharmaceuticals, textile, and other manufacturing related industries stand to suffer. Many analysts also believe that if these tariffs remain in place for more than 6 months, we will also see some sort of unemployment figures going up in India. So indeed, I mean, India has already categorized these tariffs as unfortunate and they're not very happy. But once again, I would like to say that we might see these tariffs not being materialized in to the tune of 50%.
As you say, we have seen tariffs used by the Trump administration as a sort of bargaining chip, so perhaps it might be too soon to say that they are certainly going to come into effect. But do you think if they were to, would New Delhi stand its ground, or is there a chance it may back down and stop importing Russian oil?
Well, what is happening right now, I would like to highlight that this is just a mere thread, in the overarching big game of things. You're seeing essentially the change in the energy world order, at least. Imposing sanctions and tariffs is one thing. Maintaining them is another thing. It's very costly as well. We have seen this in the case of Russia. So, I mean, India is not going to budge this time. India has saved around $5 to $7 billion importing Russian oil, from 0.2% of their total imports to 45% of their total imports. That is how important Russia has become for their energy security. And we are now entering an age where we will see energy security and other national issues taking precedence over wider, bigger ideological alliances, something called minilateralism. So this is just a symptom of that bigger changes that is happening across the world.
And Osama, I mean, India is an economic powerhouse and a growing one at that. I mean, how critical is the American market to India? Could it do without if it needed to?
Well, this is a very interesting question. You see, of course, one country does not equal to the world, but of course, we also need to remember that US is the largest economy, and I just said that it is also the top trading partner of India. 17% of its exports go to India. So naturally, India would not want to lose US as an economic ally. And also, we need to remember the Quad alliance and the wider geopolitical implications of such a move. India in this region is one of America's strongest ally and also act as a counterbalance to China. So both of the sides would think twice before parting their ways in a way that India has to find some new markets. So it's let's wait and watch.
Certainly. Economic analyst Osama Rizvi joining us from Lahore in Pakistan. Thank you.